Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and another Final Cut Pro tutorial for you guys. This one is again a basic tutorial on how to do a slow-mo or time-lapse using any video clips you may have. Now of course if you're using an iPhone, they do have the capability to do a slow-mo and as well a time-lapse. However, if you're using a giant camera that's more high-def, 4K quality, all that kind of good stuff, you'll want to edit that here in Final Cut Pro, and I will show you how to do so. Alright, let me import my clip. You can go to File and Import as well, but there's also a clip button here called Import. Do that, and select the media you want to use. I'm using this here, which is a random clip I have saved in my computer. I'm going to, of course, get rid of the audio because when you use a time-lapse or a slow-mo, the audio is a bit jumbled and doesn't sound as good, so probably you'll want to add your own audio to this clip if you're doing a slow-mo or a fast motion time-lapse. So I'll show you both ways. We're going to start with a time-lapse. So go ahead and click on, select your clip there. And we're going to go to Modify, and you don't want to change the duration. That doesn't do anything. I know at first I thought duration would do the same thing, but no. Retime it. That enables you to do different things. So you can customize your speed, you can reverse the clip, you can reset your speeds. We're going to work with the first two here, slow and fast. So we're going to start with the fast motion. Now, I'm going to go and do a 4 times speed to see how that looks. Probably we'll have to go a little higher than that, but we'll start with 4 times speed to start things off. So we're going to start playing the clip a little bit and see if it looks good to us. Not quite where I want it. It's fast, but not fast enough. So rather than going back to modify, they give you the option here on the clip itself to select this drop down arrow, and that lets you change it to slow or fast or normal or customize it. So we're going to try 8 times speed to see how that looks. Now again, customization, that allows you to make your own speed, whether it be fast or slow. I haven't used that because typically when I'm doing a video, I usually use anywhere from 2 times speed to 8 times speed. But anyways, you guys can mess with that if you'd like, to your own liking. And there we go. Look at that. Pretty fast. Not quite fast enough, in my opinion, for a time-lapse. I mean, maybe to you guys it is, but for me, I'm going to go a little faster. So we're going to try 20 times speed. That might be a bit too fast, but we'll just see. And if you push the space bar, that also plays the clip, FYI. So you didn't see me click the play button. I use the space bar and that plays your clip. Wow. That is extremely fast, and that's typically what a time-lapse would be depending on what you're filming. So 8 times speed or 20 times speed would be good for a time-lapse. Again, depending on what you're filming. If you're filming a sunrise or a sunset, you'd want to go with either of those. If you're just doing a quick, like, I don't know, a quick video of something and you want to have it sped up a little bit, 4 times speed's fine. A 2 times speed, that's fine and dandy if you're doing a quick, like, oh, I'm mixing something in a cooking segment and I want to get it going quicker. That's fine, but I wouldn't really use it myself. But anyways, that's the 2 times, that's the speed sped up version. So now we're going to go ahead and slow this down a little bit and show you what a slow-mo would look like. So we're going to click on the arrow here, and we can now change this to a slower video. So 50% slow is a little bit slow, but not too slow. It's a little bit better than the other ones, in my opinion. I typically use this one more than any others because it is the perfect amount of slow, not too bad. Now, I would, if I was doing this, I would add a really nice slow audio and maybe like use a vintage effect, which is usually found over here in the video section. Adding these effects here, that's a whole different tutorial in itself. I don't want to add that in here and kind of confuse you guys and be like, whoa, thought this was basic, but here we're adding all these effects. How do we do all this? Oh my god. So, no, we're not doing that today. I will go over some of those effects later on in a newer tutorial for you guys on what they all look like, what they would do, and whatnot. But for now, this is that. So now, if we slow it down any further, 25% makes it even slower. It's like really like gigantically slow. I'm not a fan of this, to be honest. I just think it's way too slow. I mean, I don't know what you would use that type of slow speed for, but it's not for me. And 10% is even slower, and again, I wouldn't use this speed for anything. It's, again, it's super slow. Maybe you have a use for it, maybe you, or whatever, I don't know, but I don't have a use for anything below 50%. 50% for me is about where I would sit with a slow-mo, but again, you guys may have different uses for it, I don't know. Maybe you have a really slothy video you're making, I don't know, sloth. Maybe you're filming a sloth, I don't know. There's slow animals as it is, but maybe you want to film it and make it more slow, I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's the essentially kind of where this tutorial ends. Those are your two methods to go for. Back to normal here, and it turns green, and this is where my video is, you know, set at. So yeah, it's basic, nothing crazy. Customization allows you to make your own. Oh yeah, so I'll show you reverse while I'm at it. We'll do some reversing of this and see what happens. So reverse this basically it'll play your clip backwards essentially but I'm pretty sure you kind of got that gist of it. So basically now we're going backwards. So yeah, everything's backwards as you can kind of see maybe-ish. I don't know if this is a good clip to show that with because these dancers are, you know, they dance regardless. In any direction they dance, it looks good. So I can't really say that looks good, but yeah, there we go. We can reverse it now back to normal by unclicking the reverse by doing forward. And you can add your own duration. If you'd like, you can set your speed rate to whatever. You could do 90% if you want, but I'm going to leave it set to 100%. Hello. Right, go. And I'm not sure what the ripple effect quite does. I don't really notice a difference in my opinion, so I'm leaving it checked off. I mean, I don't know what it did, to be honest. So there you go, guys. That's the tutorial. I hope this was helpful to you guys in some way. Whether it be big or small, there you are. I'm not a huge master pro at Final Cut Pro just yet, so there are a few things I may not know. But if you have any questions, do feel free to ask in the comments. I will reply to the best of my knowledge with an answer. If I don't know the answer offhand, I will research it for you and give you an answer of somewhat helpful, I hope. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please do subscribe. I will post more videos of Final Cut Pro if you want them. I will try to post some Photoshop videos as well if you guys want those as well. Any feedback is greatly appreciated in the comments. Do hit like if you like my stuff. Again, subscribe for updates on Final Cut Pro and Photoshop and all that good stuff. And that's it. I'll see you guys later with a new video. Bye!